If you own or want to buy your own server, network switch, or other piece of IT hardware, you need a place to keep it powered on and running 24/7, cool enough so it doesn't overheat, and physically secure. When you need somewhere to live, one option is to rent an apartment for yourself inside of a larger building. Co-location is essentially the same thing for IT equipment. One of the best places for your equipment to live is inside a specialized facility called a data center. Data centers have many unique features, including multiple power sources such as UPS battery backups and on-site gas tanks, specialized cooling systems and building design, extensive security measures including biometric authorization and on-site security teams, and high-speed connectivity from internet backbone providers. With over 8,000 data centers around the world, there are many places for your equipment to call home. Within a data center, there are different co-location options depending on how much space, power, and access control your equipment needs. Data centers are filled with specialized enclosures called racks. A rack with a door and enclosed walls is called a cabinet, and it locks to keep your equipment secure. Each rack is broken up by rack units, or U's. A standard rack unit is 1.75 inches or 44.45 millimeters tall. One rack unit can hold one device, such as a single storage server or network switch. If you have 40 or more devices or numerous taller devices, you may need an entire rack or even multiple racks. For added security around multiple racks, many data center operators offer the option to surround your racks with a cage that locks. For the largest amounts of equipment with the highest security needs, some facilities will allow you to rent an entire private suite. Inside, you can store rows of racks and completely control access to your devices. Once you know how much space and power you need, you should choose the right type of co-location service. You can either rent space and power directly from the facility owner or from the ecosystem of infrastructure vendors offering services from inside the same facility. If you want to rent a cage or private suite for your equipment, your best bet is to lease space directly from the facility owner. For smaller amounts of equipment, most data center owners won't rent just a few units or even one rack directly. Your best bet will be to work with a vendor from the data center's ecosystem. You may also want to take advantage of a service called Remote Hands or Smart Hands. This lets you pay a fee to have a technician who's already on site or nearby to install new equipment for you, troubleshoot issues, and other tasks that require in-person hands. Finding the right infrastructure partner is an important part of making co-location an affordable part of your infrastructure strategy. Infrastructure partners can also help you simplify vendor management. For example, you could deploy 2 or 3 devices to 10 locations worldwide, all from the same vendor. Otherwise, you might have to negotiate contracts with 10 or more providers that might all use different currencies. To learn more about co-location and see if it is a good fit for your business, the engineering team at NetActuate is ready to answer your questions. Visit netactuate.com to learn more.